What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to keep this short and sweet just because the actual post was very short and sweet. We did get a new Tower Defense dev diary, which, again, did not bring out much more than we already knew from the previous town hall. This past week's town hall was very informative. They had David from Double Coconut on, where they shared the name. They actually shared some gameplay, but in case you missed my video of that, or you missed the town hall itself, or you don't follow the team on Twitter, or you're not in the Discord, I'm just going to go over this very quickly and then give one thought, which is so the name is Soulkeep, but where they're at in the closed beta release, where they're at from their release schedule is at closed beta release. So they're the ones even saying for this week's update, let's skip all the words and just share our pre-release gameplay video. Now, again, they did show this or something similar during the town hall. I'm going to go ahead and just play this in the background so you can watch it in case you missed it. But can I not make this full screen? I guess I can't make it full screen. But you can see the selection, how it works. This is really bothering me. Why can't we make it full screen? All right. We'll just work with that. And sorry, we're going to end up skipping this. This is actually posted on the Double Coconut YouTube, so not the official Splinterlands one. Here we go. Okay, so where we are at with this then means, in my opinion, if the team is sharing this, and when I see team, I mean both the Double Coconut and the Splinterlands team, if they're sharing this, we must actually be very close to a beta release. And I know the team doesn't have the best track record of, or they have a track record of like over promising things and then not delivering them and in the time that we are expecting. But I do want to create a little sense of hype here because I'm excited about the Tower Defense game as a game itself. I'm excited about getting into it. I don't know what the requirements for closed beta will actually be. And I did not buy 500 packs in the initial, pre-sale. But, if there's any way for me to get in, I would probably consider doing that now. The thing is, there's going to be, I personally think, and again, I have no idea, but I personally think if they're sharing this now, we are probably going to get a closed beta where we'll start to see more gameplay. Maybe even some of the streamers will get access to it. I know there's probably several streamers that bought a bunch of packs during the pre-sale, but we'll be able to start watching and seeing, what the gameplay is like potentially. And I think that could come out within the next 10 days, meaning the next 2 cycles, right? The 14th, which is upcoming of February, and then the 21st of February. So we could get something as early as this week, which is what I am super hyped about. But just in case we don't, I think it could come in the following week. And I know that the team was saying that they were trying to get this out by the end of February. So again, it could stretch all the way to February 28th. But I don't know. The gameplay looks good. You can see clearly how all of this stuff is being set up. They just used the spell. I don't know if you missed it, but they just used the spell Raining Cats. So that should be a lot of fun. But ultimately, I am super excited for this. I definitely want to get into the gameplay. I'm hoping that we get a launch by the end of Q1, so March, which is what we were told as recently as this past town hall. So overall, we're getting there, guys, and you can see what the game looks like. I know people have comments both positive and negative to the gameplay, but my counter to those who are kind of hating on the gameplay here, saying this reminds them of something they played like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. The thing is, when you look at Splinterlands, you're here playing Splinterlands, which is a very simple auto card battler game. The graphics aren't amazing. I mean, the artwork's phenomenal, but like the graphics and the gameplay, like a lot of that stuff is rudimentary. Yet that's not why we're here. We're here because of the broader game economy. We're here because of the asset ownership. And I think when you look at something like this, even if it looks like it could have been a game 10 years ago, the whole shout out to Jeff Opens Cards. Oh, we're gonna go to Jeff Opens Cards now in the background. But the whole reason for why I think people are going to get into it is just as simple as that, right? We like card games, so we like Splinterlands, and even though it's not the best and most polished card game out there, we enjoy the economy that it is built in and that it exists in. And I think that's going to be the same thing for Tower Defense. So anybody who's a Tower Defense fan, and not necessarily a card fan, but will understand the value of NFTs, understand the value of that within tower defense, may come in. And that's why I'm super excited personally for myself. And then, of course, for the community and for the game to potentially grow and attract a new audience of gamers. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next one, and I will catch you around the game. Shout out to Jeff Opens Cards. Go check out his channel. Later.